Right.
I'm not really doing justice to this tweet. Hang on. To yeet. 1 minute. Fuck, that took me so much longer to find than I thought it would. Oh God. Oh, I was just gonna capture the yeet tweet in a better tone, right? This is what you do, right? You do like that, right? He's doing like a. So it's actually going like this. Destiny is being accused of messaging and sexting with a 17-year-old minor in 2022. He came out and denied the allegations in his offline chat, but as of now hasn't addressed it on stream. She told me she was 19, and there are logs confirming as much. Wow. As far as this story goes, it's like, I mean, my understanding was that this was kind of
Love the prop. That is a good usage of the prop.
understood to
Okay.
be like a more likely than not thing for quite a while, maybe.
That is actually a
That
smart
there
usage
were
of
a
the prop.
few
Okay.
indications that this person might have
I can't
been
argue with that.
a minor,
Okay.
but there just wasn't any conclusion until recently. She said she was 19 years old. Da, da, da. But now it looks like it's more like a 95+%, 99% the case that she was at the time. Shouldn't you have been sweeping the dust into the pan? I don't know, bro. The sweeping is fucking chaos right now. Are you implying Yeet is sweeping? Maybe a bit. I don't know. But again, it's like, how do you? You're in a position where like, and this is why I think people talk about like this Kiwi Farms webbing shit, is because how do you show the evidence that there was a bit more? There was a bit more reason to think she might not have been the age she said she was, but that involves leaking logs of a minor and leading people to those leaks and all the other shit. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like to me, there's a certain level of divulging detail that just doesn't feel appropriate, or like I don't trust myself to like navigate that shit properly. But yeah. But as far as it goes legally, that's probably, I don't know how it works, but that's probably quite bad, isn't it?
Loner's pretty watchable. Loner's cool. I'm just not sure. I mean, again, I'm not sure what take he's gonna give, right? Because as much as I respect Loner, I think he doesn't like Destiny all that much, right? Which is understandable. So I'm not sure if he's going to give the correct take here. But the thing is that like when it comes to Abba, right? I mean, Abba burned bridges, but then he still gave a correct take, right? Wait and see, right? Is the right answer. So you know what? We'll see, I guess.
Because I don't
Right?
think they care. I don't think the law cares if you knew or not. They might consider it for sentencing, but
He's a
strict
reasonable guy.
liability. Yeah,
Good.
that means
Yeah.
that even if you didn't know, then you're still liable, right?
Listen, there are some viewers that came in on me. Okay, that sounds incredibly weird. Pause. There are some viewers who came in while I was on the toilet. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, that is a video from what I have already released while I was in the toilet. Who knows? Maybe I'll play another fucking video. Okay, I might go
You're
on the
still
toilet
culpable.
again, but yeah, I promise I'll try to
Bro,
be here
that's
though.
not good. That's a bit cooked. Fuck. This was necessary because Destiny was acting unhinged lately. Don't blame Dan and Ethan for leaking it. What, Dan and Ethan leaked this? What? How did this info come out? I missed it. Well, I'm not gonna tell you where to like how it came out. That's the problem. I'm even because I'm right now I'm thinking in my head like, okay, there's like maybe 3 things or 4 things that this person.
Wait, but Loner hasn't given a take on the nudes, right? On the underage nudes, right? I'm sure he has given a take on the sexting, but not the underage nudes, right? Yeah.
And this 17-year-old was
Good
saying and
night. I can see
doing
you stumbling
that
by.
should have given pause for thought to think like, are you sure this person is the age they're saying they are?
So here's what I suspect, okay? Again, it's not an excuse, but I just want to explain a realistic scenario for this happening. What I think is that I think Destiny probably has sexted a ton, dozens and dozens and dozens of people just like Rose. That's what I'm guessing. And at some point, maybe he got careless and he no longer like is not as diligent anymore when it comes to checking, but maybe let's just say like after a while he kind of got an idea of like a pattern of people, right? Like that he's looking for that has like these indicators, and he just happened to happen across the one person that happens to meet all of these indicators and still be, you know, like that. Maybe again, this is not a justification for anything. This is not like me trying to sweep for Destiny, right? This is me trying to, make some semblance of maybe what the scenario would be. Are you sure about that? What do you mean? What did I do? What did I say? Yeah. The fuck? I think I'm
And
being
there might be an
reasonable
opportunity
here.
to check. But I don't really. But I feel like if you start listing it, then it's like it's anything is just directing people to, because obviously I can't really direct people to the evidence without directing them to a person who was a minor at the time that this was happening. Yeah, it's just weird. Who is also, for all intents and purposes, a fucking private civilian. Like they're not like an online
Like again, okay, this guy is a goon machine. Okay, this person does not stop.
content
Yeah.
creator. I don't think anymore.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if he's like gooning with like 5 people in a day, Like this guy has people going in and out, in and out, in and out, right?
So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like
Because again, right, just by quantity alone, eventually you're gonna come across someone who just hits like the uh-oh zone, right?
privacy
Yeah.
and shit. Um, but I mean, yeah, like it's
And
that
then
I can tell you
yeah.
broadly seems very, very likely that this is true, that she was 17, but also that
Also, have you ever watched like people go in and out of like Destiny's background? Like I remember when I was watching Destiny and then all I see are like random women coming in and out and he being incredibly nonchalant about it. I'm pretty sure they were there to meet up with Melina, but like the thing is that like I just see like a fuck ton of people going in and out on the background, right? And nobody knows who the fuck they are. So yeah, it is a thing. It is absolutely a thing that's happening, right? Yeah. Seeing a long line of mistakes from this and his community constantly picks them back up. Right, which I'm sure you'll agree that if he's actually guilty, he's gonna get criminal charges, right? If they think that there is a case that is worth pursuing, I'm sure he'll get criminal charges and the state will spend money to, fucking like go after him, right? The prosecutors. But yeah.
that she lied about her age, but that it's probably up for debate about whether or not old Stephen should have known better or should have taken a bit more precaution. You know, just leak the stuff like what Queeman and JStock do, and then disavow while you're doing it. No, I'm good. God, the fucking an actual civilian. Yeah, this guy is stupid as fuck. Oh yeah, because Pixie said he knew, and then he said, "Remember to check ID, guys,
Oh.
unless." But this is about Pixie saying she used a fake ID.
Destiny is a sex addict. I mean, like the thing is that people on Kiwi farms already like kind of questioned this. I mean, they were like, oh, it must be because Destiny was raped as a kid, and then and by the way, he was touched as a kid. Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't talk about this. He doesn't reveal this very much, but like this is a fact, and he's admitted as such. People on Kiwi, honestly, I think this is like the one thing I could probably agree with Kiwi farms on is maybe it is because like people typically who has gone through child sexual abuse as a kid are hypersexual when they grow up and they're ultra sexual, so yeah, um which is totally a thing. Okay, but yeah.
To get drinks or to go into bars in New York. So I'm like, it's probably not the same thing, but okay. Fuck. How could you tell the difference between 17 and 19 based on communication alone?
But this isn't like me making fun of his you know CSA experience, but it's more like yeah. Don't break your arm. What the just me fucking theorizing a little bit. I'm not like fucking going crazy over it, I think. When do you talk about that? There's a Reddit post from 8 years ago of him admitting it. I didn't even know. And the reason I bring it up these days typically is to condemn people who are making fun of him for being raped as a kid, which I think they should be called out, right? People who are willing to go there, I think are like abhorrent people. But yeah.
Well, wouldn't you like to know? I'll refer to one thing selling NSFW material. And I think, could be wrong about this, just because I don't deep dive into these things, but I think it's because the platforms she was selling NFW material on were not platforms that you would that you needed to verify age. Like none of them were.
You don't lose your morals. No, it's not about morals. It's like it's like the most out of pocket thing ever to make fun of a person for. It's like the most out of pocket of the most out of pocket, right? Yeah.
Age verified platforms. So
It shows how like non-social, antisocial, and like how much of a loser like these people are, right? Just disgusting people. But yeah. How many toilet flushes? One for every time I fucked your mom, okay, which is about 50 times.
it's kind of like that thing, you know, where it's like, yeah, she lied about her age. Well, yeah, but like it was kind of like this, you know, like this interaction.
How old are you?
18.
18?
What is this?
Want to see my license?
No. You just look a little younger.
Thanks.
I don't know. You can only meme through it. Only meme through it. Fucking
Wood. Okay, I'm
well.
kidding. All right, that's enough.
This film, by the way, this director's cut is like kind of like the devil's work. It's so. Well, I remember quite liking this film as a teenager, like, but then
Beyond the professional. Oh.
the director's cut. If you watch the director's cut specifically later on in life, you're like, what the fuck were they?
Childhood essay doesn't determine your sex. Yeah, sure, I agree with that. It doesn't fully determine it, but typically people who have been CSA, I mean, it's just a thing. That is a thing, you know? Like fuck. Yeah, I mean like not everyone who drinks is an alcoholic, right? Yeah.
Doing in this film.
You know.
The normal one, the original one's fine. Like there's a few odd bits in it and everything, but like no, not Pixie. This is someone else. This is the person who received the Pixie video that sparked this whole case. But yeah, the director's cut for this film with all the extra scenes with like the dress and everything. Yeah, that's how.
What happened to Lonerbox? Lonerbox was or is, I'm not sure if it's was or is, but was Pixie's boyfriend. If not, like it doesn't really matter because they're either close friends, close associates, or boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, it doesn't really matter at that point. So yeah.
It's a good film, but the director's cut. I don't know what the guy was.
Now you're spreading some harmful shit, even if it's not what you meant. Gotta pick your words more carefully. Hello? What the fuck? You want to come in here and talk to me? Tell me what the fuck I'm saying that I'm wrong on, Carrier?
Trying to do. It gets pretty. It's pretty out there.
Hello?
But I guess like a lot of cinema and pop.
I'm not trying to harm fucking CSA motherfuckers. No, I'm good. Okay, next time I'm fucking kicking you off chat. Jesus. So fucking annoying.
Popular culture was like that back then. I don't know. I'm surprised. I feel like a story like that would have carried more weight. Obviously, Hassan's loving it. He's really happy right now. Judge me by my enemies. Yeah. The director of Leon's first wife was 15. Well, that's not surprising in the slightest. Okay, that's weird.
Oh.
Lance is, yeah, everyone's fucking jumping on it now. Yeah, it's a whole storm. So if you want the deep dives, you'll get them. You'll get them somewhere else. But fuck, that's some crazy shit. Yeah, there's trouble going on there. I'd be more worried about like legal trouble for that than cultural stuff or social things, because some of you, because I noticed in Discord as well, some of you guys are fucking idiots as well. Like, you know, the fact that there are people there are people saying there are people in Discord or other communities saying shit like oh yeah, this is it, the silver bullet, we got him, we got the smoking gun, we got him, he's done now, he's never coming back from this pickle. I'm like, right, you guys are fucking.
Bro, you have no idea what Destiny has gone through. Just the amount of like sheer bullshit. Not just sheer bullshit, but like legitimate dramas as well that Destiny has gone through. And stressful situations. Like, I'm sorry, but this guy is like a fucking rock, okay? Like, yeah, good luck. Okay, like
Fucking idiots, because again, it's like,
I don't know. I'm
even
sorry.
though the whole like she lied about her age thing, I mean, like there are situations in life where that can probably get you exonerated in like a social sense. At least based on what I've seen, I think she lied about her age doesn't really tell the whole story because there was like there were a few things that were going on that might make you want to exercise like extra caution. But
But I mean, even if you weren't too cautious, it wouldn't indicate malice, right? Yeah, I mean, you could definitely blame him for gross negligence. That's fine. But like from the facts that I know, and I don't know if Lonerbox knows all the facts, but from like what I know, Destiny knew, I think at the time, hopefully, that she was almost finishing an associate's degree in college. Yeah, typically, if in a vacuum, you would assume that that person is most definitely overage, right? But, you know,
I don't
can
know,
I
the fact
say?
that you like the unfortunate thing about society as well is just like people don't give a fuck about like stuff like this. People care
Sure.
more now, right? But there's a reason that like Chris Hansen, okay? There's a reason that fucking
It's
Chris
still been
Hansen,
fairly balanced,
when they
sure.
do those
Wait, seriously? Yes.
catch a predator
Seriously.
things, they don't
Yes, an associate's degree. Yes, 2 years.
get like a
Yeah.
20-year-old to pretend that she's 17.
Sorry, not 2 years, but maybe she was on the fast track, okay? There's no way it's 2 years, but
They don't do that,
1 year
right?
maybe.
Um, you know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They get them to pretend they're 12 or 13. The fact is that like when people say this whole like the silver smoking gun we got him, like I'm just wondering like I don't know what people expect to get from it. Like if Destiny can stream, he'll still stream and he'll still have an audience that is willing to watch him despite all the things, right? Or they'll just believe they'll take his version of the story and take it in good faith and whatever, and that's it. So, but yeah,
Sure.
we're about to find out how much people give a fuck about that stuff.
But also, like, it's like, hmm. Wasn't she also selling porn on Twitter? Yes. Allegedly, okay? Obviously, digging up this evidence would be probably not ethical, but
Yeah, like Trump. Yeah, it's
most
like
definitely
every
not
moment
ethical.
is the grab her
Yeah.
by the pussy moment, right? And you're like, yes, we got him. They're going down, and then nothing happens. To be fair, you guys do that all the time with Hassan, with the stuff that he says. Can I offer
Okay, but comparing Destiny to Trump is a little whatever. I get the comparison, but yeah,
a
sure,
meme in these
whatever.
trying times? Maybe you can send it to me in DMs. Fucking Shark Zero. Sad face. Okay, it's in stream suggestions. What is this me? Is there like a punchline here, or which is why I always thought Dan's campaign was pointless. Do you not know the pedocon meme? No, I don't. This meme, I don't understand
What?
this meme. I don't understand what the punchline or the joke is here. At first, I thought there's one Hassan Wojak where he makes this face, but I don't think that's what this is. It's not enough of a connection, but whatever. Okay, hi Spider.
What the fuck is that? Is that from
Yo, Shabbat.
Kiwi
up?
Farms?
Here, I'm gonna add you quick. This is an accurate meme, okay? This is a peak accurate meme, okay? This blows the water out
Oh, not Spider.
of Embos, okay? Hold
What
up.
meme? Accurate meme? What word are you saying there?
Guy gives off schizo vibes.
I mean, accurate meme.
Oh, accurate. Okay, sorry.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with. Oh, it's sex offender. And he was your mans. He was your boy. I heard you grew up with him.
Just yapping.
That's crazy, man. You ain't know what he was doing? You ain't feel bad at all? Like, no guilt, none of that shit fuck with you? Cause your man's his whole ass. Never mind. That's kills. That's
Well, given that this all happened in 2022, they should be saying this to Hassan, right? Oh no, they fell out earlier. Listen, Hassan is the biggest Destiny arbiter, okay? I've never seen someone
That is-
glaze Steve
That is objectively true, but
as hard as
yeah.
Hassan did, okay?
your man.
Wait, what did Hassan do?
Yeah.
Hassan used to be a Destiny glazer. He wasn't just like a
Mhm.
friend. He was a glazer.
Bro, they were like, yeah, and this is fuck, and this is the history that Hassan is like currently trying to bury, right? Like obviously, you know, we can talk about Destiny if we want, but like we also have to talk about Hassan to some degree, right? Just mainly because Hassan was most definitely a Destiny glazer, but yeah.
Anyway.
Just FYI, I mean, Destiny also glazed Hassan back. I mean, not like it was like one way, you know? I think. Because Destiny was literally over at Hassan's house playing with his dog. Okay? Like it was good times with the boys, all right, you know? Now it's not the same.
Apparently, just like Snapchat drama with the song. I don't know. Apparently, just like H3, not H3 is right. Apparently, just like Snapchat shit. So apparently, there's like a stream, right? And like a fan, he gets unsolicited news or some shit, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then like, I think his streamer friends glances over like his phone, or I could be wrong. Take a good insult, chat. I think he shows it to his streamer friends, and like it shows like the fans his phone of the nude fan to his like streamer friends on stream.
Pretty sure there are like 10 clips of him doing that. And the idea that it's all unsolicited
more of
is
a leftist?
fucking
I don't know.
mental. Like I don't know why he's been saying that.
Oh no. I don't even think it's that. I think that Destiny was like thought everyone was memeing back in the day when they said they were lefties. But turns out they were like unironic lefties, and he doesn't like that because to him it makes no sense either.
I know why he's saying that because he's trying to defend himself, but the idea that there was like that he was having this Snapchat thing out there and people knowing how to get onto it and knowing what the kind of general understanding was, and even one point where he's like complaining that there's a bunch of it's like his Snapchat nudes are just coming from it's all gay men. He's like, oh, it used to be loads of women. What's going on? Like, I mean,
Wait, what?
Wouldn't that be? Wouldn't that fall
What?
under revenge porn? Kind of.
Okay.
no, it wouldn't be revenge
Oh.
porn. Revenge porn has to be with
What?
a specific like sharing someone's nudes to like get them back or to like deliberately hurt
So
them or
like,
whatever, I think.
what would be with like the Hassan?
Spider halves the average IQ of Lonerbox streams when he joins. Oh my god. So you're saying he has 0 IQ? 0.
Situation like what the fuck is the word like
I don't know because like with Hassan, obviously he's showing other people's he's showing nudes that were sent to him for him to other people, obviously without consent. So he's violating privacy in some way. I don't know how it works with that. It might be the same law that is going on with Pixie and Destiny. I don't know. They might argue that there's a difference in terms of like risk because obviously sending it as a file on Discord has more of a risk of it getting spread everywhere versus just having your phone and going, look at that. Like, because obviously they can't screenshot it with their eyeballs but I don't know. I think unless people were like holding on to the phone and screenshotting it or
yeah, I mean it could be
How different would history be if Destiny never beefed the Kefos and she successfully destroyed KF? I feel like KF would still be around, but I mean, it's not like Destiny tried to save KF. I don't think Destiny tried to save KF. I just think that Destiny doesn't give a fuck about KF. The only reason why, and don't let people use this against you, okay? Because people I've heard anti-fans use this in debate against me, where they were essentially saying, well, didn't Destiny defend Kiwi Farms back in the day? Why is he against Kiwi Farms now? Well, bitch. First, call them bitch, okay? It is proper manners to call any anti-fan a bitch, okay? Because that is who they are genetically, okay? Say, you're being bad faith. You're being bad faith. In addition to being bad faith, you're also a bitch. And the context is entirely different. Yep. That's it. You just say, well, when Destiny attacked Keffels back in the day, it was because he wanted to refute Keffels' lies, because Keffels was grifting, right? Keffels is a grifter, here are her lies. Her lies include Kiwi Farms. This is not the same as being actually pro Kiwi Farms, right? Not the same thing whatsoever. So, that differs. That is still consistent with what we have right now, okay? Obviously.
and like I think the H3 argument's like, well, Hassan doesn't know like oh
Is this?
To circumvent the ordinary transfer of power. So we'll say something along the lines of like, like somebody else is supposed to be the leader, and then you do something to disrupt that process.
Yeah, I think that was his goal, like 10 out of 10.
Okay.
3 girls.
Warren.
I'm not quite sure about the
To
I think H3 argument was like, oh, what if like the fans were underage, you know? And I was like, that's kind of like a dumb argument. It's kind of like a weak argument to use like he's getting like.
Bro, I miss Turkey Tom, dude. I miss Destiny's little schizoid commentary friend.
Unsolicited
Very
news and showing
sad.
it to his friends. You could probably use that argument instead of like the whole like, what if the fan is
The good old
underage? You know what I mean?
Dude, that was the Destiny golden days, dude. Destiny was averaging like 17K, 12K, 13K, like daily, I think, while doing like political shit all the time and having debates with like Ben Shapiro and shit. Holy fuck. It's just crazy the stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
So apparently there's like a Reddit post between like it was like H3 versus Pixie, because I think Pixie was like talking about the whole Hassan stuff. So I mean I could send you that in DMs if you
Well, yeah,
want.
but I don't think Pixie knew that, because at least from what I saw with Pixie's tweet, it did not look like she knew that the whole unsolicited thing is kind of a weird way to frame that, because
He also hated that era. He hated being seen as the good liberal. He was getting a lot of influence though. Like I think that's the part that's the most important. Well, but I understand. I understand. He didn't like the fact that conservatives were walking away with conversations with him while he felt like he was being cucked, right? Because he was using baby gloves, right? Yeah, I understand.
that was not the.
Destiny numbers are low nowadays because of purges, and he reads a lot of boring shit sometimes useful. No, I think it's mostly the boring part. I think it's mostly because it's boring. Just mainly because like he can't really talk about like any like spicy shit just because of the lawsuit, and that's what people really want. Anyway, just
Case, it was not like the case that every nude was unsolicited. That's just not true.
What, you think Hassan was like asking for it?
but I'm not gonna defend his stream. That's for sure. I've seen like at least one r/Destiny post about it.
Kind of, in a way. Maybe not directly, but yeah.
So wait, so we got Hassan's cooked. Well,
Well, he's
not
not
yet.
cooked though, because
We
again,
got Vosh's.
yeah, Vosh,
Oh,
Destiny, yeah, okay. But it's like they're all fine. They've all got they've got careers, and they'll continue to have careers, and they'll continue to collab with people and all that, because it's just like people generally a lot of this stuff people don't give a fuck. It's also because as well, like the justice system doesn't really know how to deal with a lot of this stuff, as all these new laws around stuff like this kind of behavior is new, or just.
Streams from now on are going to be super boring to the end of the case. Yeah, but the day the case ends and either one side wins is going to be the day the viewership count will spring all the way up to 25,000 or some shit. Like, trust me, it's going to be crazy. Okay?
Some of the stuff doesn't even have laws around
Yeah.
it, but the problem is that the mob online,
Just
they
for
don't
one
really
day,
know what they want
okay?
either.
Just for one day.
I think there are people on like Kiwi Farms and all that. Like those guys will just not stop until Destiny kills himself. Like he could lose his stream, he could get banned everywhere, he could go and work in a fucking shop, and they would still follow him around. We saw that even with like far less egregious accusations, right? Remember the James Summer?
Bitch, no. The correct answer is Destiny was against using extrajudicial measures to nuke KF. If you want doxing sites not be forcibly deleted, you need to pass a law about it. Oh, wait, was that his take back then? Fuck. I mean, it's been a while. You can't blame me for it, right? But again, like I still stand by the fact that like the reason why he wanted to counter what Keffels was talking about is because Keffels was openly lying, like about everything, right? So it's like, yeah. And yeah.
Britain guy, was that his name?
Just in case you don't know what's going on, like what happened back then is like Keffels was openly trying to get herself doxxed on purpose and getting stuff sent to her house on purpose so she is able to capture the media attention, right? But yeah.
The plagiarist?
So
I'm pretty sure that guy just got an entirely new job as a fucking wedding photographer, and people started following him around over there and leaving like negative reviews to try and get people to not hire his services. You know, so there's a problem there as well. It's like people talk about all this like really egregious.
Which is supposed to be the biggest Destiny difference. You don't even need. All right, come back tomorrow.
It's like boundary crossing behavior from all these people, but there's not really that much.
I know it's sarcastic, okay? But listen, all right, Carrier, I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Cohesion over like what people want to achieve out of exposing it, you know. So it just keeps going and going and going.
I'm too tired for this.
Yeah, I mean, like, I got
And also, like,
because like I
audiences don't
think,
care, right?
yeah, I think because
And Kev will spend like 10K on moving. You mean her vacation to Ireland and her spending all that money on drugs and shit? Like, that's basically what Kepos has done, yeah. Most of it is probably on drugs, actually.
there's like a YouTuber, Atrox. I don't think you know the person, but he's like in that normie. I think he spoke to Tectone. No, he spoke to J-Reg. So Atrox had like a drama with him because like
Oh, he's
you know,
true.
folder
Yeah,
file
everyone
shit.
knows
It had like deepfake porn, right? But it was of his like
Sure.
close friends, streamer friends. So I was like, oh shit. And then two, my question is like, do you think since you know with the whole recent drama with Destiny, you think like some people might make some like narratives of like people who associate with Destiny or like ex overs basically I'm saying people who had association with Destiny in the future and past. You think they're gonna say, "Oh, all those odors knew that Rose was underage, and like they knew that she was underage like the whole time"?
No. I mean, anyone who's that fucking stupid would do that now. But like, bro, you know what? Like me and Destiny spoke
What count drugs is perks? I'm assuming people mean Percocet, which is a painkiller.
about when we were in Israel, right? We spoke about Israel and
Pretty strong
Palestine. Like,
painkiller.
I was not like, I don't think there's ever, yeah,
What's
there's
it
no
done?
conversation that came up that was like, so who are you sexting in 2022? What?
How you think it's gonna like blow out? Like, what do you
I
think is
don't
gonna be the outcome?
Of what in particular?
This situation specifically.
What, the Rose 17 thing?
Yeah.
I think he'll probably say that she lied about her age, and I mean that's happened to people, right? Like I think Chad Logic had a episode with that, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, if we were to talk about like child logic, yeah, that's another good example of like has anybody asked whether or not child logic has kept nudes of that 17-year-old on his fucking phone at the time? Like, I mean, I guess we just all assumed that, you know, it was never a problem, but you know, hey, what do you know?
And Queeman and JStock will debate
What do you
DGGers
know?
on their Kick channel about the details of why he should have known, and maybe the police get involved
Wait, what? Can I be linked some of these debates?
if it's like a strict liability, but I don't know, probably that.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Do people, is that a common thing? Do people go to jail because a 17-year-old lied about their age to them and they just kind of like were saying, yeah, I believe you. Sure. Why not? Let's go. Yeah.
I never heard of it. I never heard like because I haven't heard like underage people like selling
The amount of ODs I get, overdoses every week from Percocets as a EMT is genuinely sad as fuck. I totally see it.
content through Twitter and Discord.
Apparently, Wick is doing a panel with Destiny on Thursday. Oh, Destiny needs it. Okay, listen. Destiny just wants to chill and fucking do this shit, okay? But you can always pull out the nuke card, okay? The nuke card being, you know, if you're debating Destiny, you just pull out the card where, hey, I don't want to hear this from the guy who has CP on his computer. Okay, that's the nuke card every time you're losing a debate. It's like pulling out the N-word against a black person, okay? You're debating some black person whose debate you're losing, just pull out the hard R, okay? It's just against Destiny. Just say, hey, dude, how's that CP on your computer? Some shit, I don't fucking know. Don't actually do that, okay? Listen, don't do that, okay? Jesus.
Discord. Like I never
Don't do
heard.
that.
I mean, it's possible. I just never heard like. I mean, like you would think it'd be like an older person.
Just FYI, this should be a good example of how much Destiny does not like control his actual orbit, right? Because the thing is that I think nobody would dispute the fact that like I am now in Destiny's orbit, but like, do you really think Hassan or Asmongold would let me make these kinds of jokes about him? About them if I was in their orbit? They wouldn't, right? Like, generally, you know, like Destiny doesn't police what his orbiters do, and that's actually the problem, right? That's yeah, that's part of the problem. Yeah.
Grooming a younger person.
But to be fair, I mean he does kind of at times, but then it's like this is why he gets backstabbed all the time. He doesn't police, you know, all that much.
Into like selling that type of content, but two underage, well, the boyfriend and girlfriend selling underage shit through Twitter Discord, like
When
what the
Destiny
fuck?
pulls that out, I don't know. Absolutely
Maybe
cinema. Okay, there you go.
the feds might get involved.
All right,
I
how
think.
about that?
Yep. I don't know.
Wow, thanks. Good job, Spider. Thanks for the insight. You know what? Great. It's just I'm so glad you're here to ask questions about this, and I feel like I know so much more now.
No.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Spider. I think Spider has like the most parasocial relationship I've ever seen with Lonerbox. He hops on just to chit chat. It's just like, oh, you don't need to do this. Stop. Just can you just be a normal person? Just like just
Do you think like
I
with
don't
all the
know,
drama shit, you think he
why?
might just like burn that like spear? You think?
I mean, the way I do it now is I just remember that I've got my real life and I've got stream life, and they don't really have that much to do with each other. So to me, it's just like
Good.
that's the only way I can cope with it. So yeah, I'll cover online stuff and drama and scandals and all that, but I'm just gonna mostly troll through it and not really give much.
He's still close with Pixie? I assume so. That's my assumption, but I could be corrected. I mean, before I would have said yes, but I have to be more careful with my words now, just mainly because I feel like I can no longer be classified as a smaller content creator, sadly enough. Definitely a medium content creator, I would say. Which means that if I get something wrong, Lonerbox might even call me out on stream, so I have to be careful with what I say. He is? Yeah, sure. Then we'll see.
Not
Yeah.
much of a fuck.
Ego? Yeah, of course I have an ego. Everyone needs an ego to be a content creator.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy. Somehow like every fucking streamer knows each other. Well, it's a small world, but like everyone has connection through fucking back channel and shit. So this is fucking crazy.
What do you mean? We're all just here to chit chat. Do you think we get value out of your takes? I mean, that in of itself is a value, right? Like, even if you're just here to chit chat, like I don't like I'm fine with that. Do your thing, King. You know, some people are here because they're horny. Whatever. As long as the viewer count goes up, you know, I guess.
We were just cooked. Oh, I was gonna ask you. You should watch the Irrelevant J Stock shit.
That's
I was
me?
gonna find you
What?
$25, but you
Huh?
declined the offer. So
Yeah, send me the link because it was on your stream, wasn't it?
Oh.
yeah, no, it was the aftermath, and then me and J
No,
Stock
you
kind
didn't.
of getting like a spot, you know.
You hosted a stream. Nice one. You hosted a debate.
Listen, all I want is a cute girl, okay, to date. Okay, that's all I want, okay, in my life. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, it was like the aftermath of the conversation. Though, I don't know, I don't know what. I mean, because me and J Stock, no, me and Relevant, like we're discussing like, does J Stock just like
That's you?
take the
Yeah, I guess I'll just date myself, I guess.
pro Hassan side because of like of Destiny?
I can't
or
date
what?
myself.
Like I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch
What
enough
are
of
you
him
supposed
to.
to do?
I can maybe look at his. I don't even look at his Twitter. I don't think about JStalk like ever. I occasionally get the impression that that's what Queeman does, but even if that's
Not
true,
that,
I'll
dude.
still just
Okay,
argue
that
on
would
the
just be all.
issues. I don't care about why he's arguing a particular way.
I'm okay with that.
Was it one JStalk versus 20 Lonerbox fans? Let's see.
I think that was old. That was like that was the aftermath. I'm trying to get the pre one.
What was he siding with Hassan on
All right,
with
good night,
you guys?
Pierce. Bye.
Over the witchcraft thing?
It was like the more he.
I love Lonerbox though. I will say full disclosure, but I can't like both of y'all. That's fine. You're welcome to like whoever you like. Like, you're your own person, you know.
I don't know. The mass rape shit was kind of weird because that's why I DM you on. That's why I DM you on Twitter. I was like asking like if Hassan read the UN report and like he kind of like what's it called, moving the goalposts or like not answering like did mass rape? Do you think mass rapes happened on October 7th? And he's not giving like a explicit answer saying yes, mass rapes happened on October 7th. Even though he read the UN report. I asked you like, do you think like he's being malicious of like,
Wait,
like
J-Stock
or
said
just
that.
like, no. I said that to you at the DMs. I said like, do you think like Hassan is maliciously
Oh,
not answering that or trying to like defend his like
well, it's just that
weird?
if the
So
evidence that
cool.
we have of sexual violence on October 7th now was presented to Hassan on the other side, he would absolutely call it like a mass rape, Holocaust, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't, but he plays fast and loose with it.
I feel like there's no such thing as a J-Stalker fan. Everything he does seems manufactured with fake bots and accounts did like his shit. Then he gets lucky with shoutouts because of the Destiny shit. Dude, I honestly don't, I can't, you know what? You bring up a good point. Could J-Stalk, could J-Stalk be botting? I don't know. Listen, I do not bot, okay? Alright, this is all legit, okay? Everything from my growth, you can tell is just natural. Alright, it's a natural growth, okay? Destiny raid and everything.
Because you can argue against the mass rape
Thank
thing if
you.
you want.
I appreciate
You
that.
can say, well, the evidence is of
Good for
mass
you.
sexual violence. There were at least 20 or 30 plus people that we know of that weren't burnt beyond recognition, that were stripped either from the waist down or fully. And they were mostly women.
What are you talking about?
Blurp, the green cat shit, the green motherfucker.
Sorry, I'm sure October 7th is important, okay? But I just...
Okay.
I'm here for Destiny drama, okay?
And consensually recording people that he was having sex with and then unconsensually sharing it with random fucking
Here and here. Like, where's this comment?
the people that came into his community that like dramatically shifted his community. Because every now and then when
J-Stoke has 2 active of the Discord, those freaks watch him. Okay, then he's not botting. Okay, that's fine. The thing is that like probably all of Kiwi Farms watch, like probably the entire Destiny thread watches J-Stoke. However many that is, like what, 5 people?
I go on Reddit, like it shows up on my fucking main page. And the stuff that I see from the subreddit of
What
a
a
community
headache.
that I was a part of, that I was like literally a fucking host on with the Leftovers podcast, the shit that they say about me on there is mind-boggling.
orbit him for
Sometimes I
fucking
read it
memes,
and I'm
I'm
like,
sure.
is this fucking Steven Crowder subreddit? Like, what the hell's going on? They'll be like, Hassan is a Islamo supremacist. He
For the record, I'm pretty sure Steven Crowder's subreddit hates Steven Crowder, like the anti-fans. Just like how the Charlie Turning Point USA subreddit is like anti-Charlie. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember the last time I checked, but like, I'm pretty 50-50.
hates Jews. He loves the Armenian genocide. He's a Turkish ultranationalist. It's like, it's shocking.
Who's
It's
calling him a
lunatic.
I mean, you're not a Turkish nationalist, but you are anti-Semitic, and also you are pushing 50. Okay, so actually pushing 60. You're pushing 60. Okay, all right. Good luck. Good luck, buddy.
Behavior.
Ultranationalist.
And I'll see like people fucking defending Destiny in the subreddit, being like, no, Hassan actually saw Hassan received unsolicited news on a Snapchat, and that's somehow the same, if not worse, than what happened to Destiny, who was a real victim.
I do really, I love the the angle that all these nudes were unsolicited. That's really funny.
Of this situation where he was like both non-consensually and consensually recording people that he was having sex with and then unconsensually sharing it with random fucking Discord neo-Nazi e-girls that he wanted to fuck without telling anybody else that he was sharing.
Dude, it's time about Lauren Southern. I mean, I guess they played League.
This fucking
Wait, was this person I don't think there's any evidence that Rose was a neo-Nazi. Okay. Did he get his Did he get his adjectives mixed up? Did he get his like list of bad things that this person is mixed up? He got that mixed up with another. Isn't this the guy who? I don't know. Maybe because he is a lot deeper in this slop lore than I've ever. So fucking you guys are as well. She was a groiper. Okay, I didn't know that.
Who? Lawrence Southern?
In revenge porn material. That's actually the same. If not, Hassan is worse.
I don't know if that's confirmed that she was. Her boyfriend might have been a groiper. Okay.
As a matter of fact.
Rose?
Like that's the type of that is the type of mental gymnastics you only engage in if you have a deliberate attempt to actively put down an enemy of sex pestiny while simultaneously bring up sex pestiny as a viable alternative.
I'm sorry. It's just Hassan is funny. Okay, sometimes. All right.
Which only leads me to believe that the community is in.
He's not a real person. He's not a real person. The way he talks like this is so fucking weird. I can't.
I know. He doesn't sound like a real person. Like you can tell the way that I commentate to you guys is like I'm performative. You guys can tell I'm performative. But I'd like to think that I am talking like a real person right now. Hopefully speaking. Okay, hopefully you don't perceive me to be a robot. Okay. However, fuck you. Oh no, I'm kidding. No. However,
Deliberately, actively.
also join my Discord. Okay, you guys should join my Discord. Go there now.
Sex pestiny, and not to mention things that sex pest. It's so fucking forced. It's so weird. I got.
Now you're never performative, surely. What? I'm not. What do you mean? Whenever I do, whenever I start roasting people, you know, it's just how I am.
Can you imagine if every time I was just like having to just be like, listen, you might believe the contrary.
Oh my god. Alternate universe where I'm a Foodshops watcher, but I'm not Foodshops. Ooh. Alternate universe where I'm a Destiny anti-fan and I'm on Kiwi Farms 24/7. Ooh. Oh my god.
To what you've been told by Hamas Piker, like just like it's nothing.
Entirely changed. And all of those people are eventually going to fucking leave Ethan's ass behind too.
But yeah, apparently you guys know a lot more about all this stuff than I care to.
You claim?
learn,
What do you mean I
Neo-Nazi?
claim?
Okay, haven't heard that one, but shit.
What is that even? Oops, I forgot to. I didn't mean to click on that. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Wait. What else? What else is there? Oh my god! Did we finally run out of content?